Hello, Judd here. Time to get going on the next project, or at least make an outline of it. This is a biggie. This is going to be a killer. And it sort of got an inadvertent start when I had some guests recently. Basically, I've mentioned this before. I'll try to show you. It doesn't really show up on camera. We're on the edge of my side yard here. And when you walk along here, this is all of a level. And then there's this big hump here. Which actually extends right out to about here, and then it goes back down again. And that's because, in part, I piled some dirt there in some projects, because I was originally going to do my new access there, and some of it was just built up there before. So the idea is I want to level that out in line with the before and after. For one thing, when I mow over here, the mower digs in here and then drops off. And when I had some friends over for a visit a couple of weeks ago, I was showing them my beautiful new root slayer shovel. And this is a good place to test it because you see there's lots of roots in there. And each of them took a turn with the root slayer. And two of them, Kevin and, oh Jesus, Kevin and Chenoa got into digging. And so we actually dug a few cartloads out of here. But I've got a lot more. I'd say maybe at least another 10 cartloads to dig out of here. And what I'm going to do is take that down and use it to help level out or change the slope on that new access point where I've already taken some of the dirt. So to build that up a little bit more. The problem I have with that is using this cart, okay? Getting distracted by the gunshots there. Using this cart, which is how I've transferred dirt around before, I have to shovel it up and over that and then haul it down there and then dump it, which is heavy. So I was thinking a better way to do that would be to have like a sled, almost like a sheet of plywood on the ground that I can just pile all the dirt up at once and just like pull it down with my lawn tractor or my car even. That's what I'm looking at right now, is building some sort of sled to do that with. And I have a piece of sheet metal out here. That was from the roof of my van when I put the high top on my van. That's where I cut through the roof. But that's not a very big sheet. I need a bigger piece than that. So anyways, that's the next project, is to dig out that hump, which you can sort of see a little bit from here, and move that dirt out of there. So step one on that is building a sled of some sort. I've got to minimize how much movement with the shovel load of dirt. I mean, that's going to kill my back. If I got to go up an extra 2.5 feet to get it into the cart, that makes it even worse. If I can shovel it from ground level to ground level, that'll be a little easier. So that's what I'm looking at right now. And there's just a record, so I have a beginning point. Because I haven't always had a beginning point. I didn't have a really good beginning point image of this, which is all so nice now. I did do a couple of pictures from about here. If you remember those, you might see the difference. And for the area I did over there, the reclaiming of the bush pile, I have no beginning pictures for that I've been able to find yet. I wish I did. And this, I have a beginning picture, but you can't really tell it's a beginning picture because basically from here all the way along here, when I came in here, you could not get in there. That was all growth, you couldn't get in there. So that's all been opened up and cleared up and cleaned up. And it wasn't all trees in there. This was all bushes and thorn bushes and stuff like that. And I just went plowing in there with my lawn tractor and just kept working it. So anyways, there we go. That's the preamble. Oh God, it's gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh man, that is just so beautiful. All right. Okay, well, I found this piece of scrap metal, aluminum. I bought it a long time ago, many years ago, for another project I was planning on doing that I never did. And I'm going to see if I can, this would be big enough, see if I can bend up that front edge to create, a lip so it won't dig into the ground. And then that ought to be big enough to put at least good pile of dirt on there. Okay, so we rigged it up here on the porch, some clamps and a bar, and there we got a bit of a lip with the help of a heavy hammer. Okay, so that ought to be enough. I'm just going to be dragging over some rough lawn, not climbing mountains. So I put a couple holes in there to attach a chain to it, and that ought to do as a nice little sled. And then I had the bright idea of rolling it over a piece of pipe. I got a nice edge on it now. There we go, look at that. Nice edge on that. Okay, nice leading edge. Okay, that's good. All right. Okay, I took my anvil out here. I got a little flat piece of steel, very heavy railroad tie, and cleaned up all the edges and drilled holes. So when I put boards, I can put boards around the entire perimeter if and when I need to. And I got the holes drilled here and over there for the chain to connect. And I'm just going to give it a test run because I feel like it. This dirt that was already broken up with the super shovel. So I'm just loading this up, see how it hauls. I'll tell you, this is a lot easier than going up and over. And should carry a lot more in each load. But I also don't know how much the tractor will pull. So I might have to connect this to the car. Pull it. Oh yeah, you can do it backwards. There we go. Go over there. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's enough for the test run. Oh man. Alrighty, well, there we go. Off to a good start. Got to learn a little bit about the maneuvering, since I ran it over one time. But I'm good. I'm happy with that, and didn't hurt the back too bad. But I'm not doing any more work today. I wasn't supposed to do anything today, but you know the idea came to me, and I had to do it, and then I had to try it out, test it out. You know, because if I didn't test it out, you wouldn't know. Now you know. Okay, so there we go. Beautiful day out here. Hope it's a beautiful day where you are, and a happy day to you.